Hey guys, so in this video we are going to talk about setting up the environment in Sublime Text. So let's begin. The editor that we're going to use, that is named as Sublime Text 3, this is the editor that we're going to use. So we'll be talking about this really soon. Just Google Sublime Text 3, then download Sublime Text. So go to Windows, and then the Sublime Text will be downloaded. So this is basically an editor where you can edit your Python files or write a new file of Python or any other file. So this is just an editor that we are going to use. Other editors that you can use include Notepad++, and this is also what you can download, but we are actually not going to use this, but it's your wish. If you want to download it, you can use the Notepad++ editor too. If you want to use something called the IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. So wait a minute, Integrated Development Environment. So it is actually nothing but a small application that comes with debugging features, and the best IDE for Python is PyCharm. So this is also something that you can download, but we'll also not be using this. But in case if you want to debug your program while you're writing it or anything, you can download PyCharm, or also you can download something called as Windows. Okay, we can download VS Code. Okay, this is also a nice IDE that you can use for writing programs in Python, C++, or any other language. So this is also what you can use. So all these editors and IDs I talked to you about will be given, the links will be given in the description below. Go check them out if you want to use it, but for now we'll just be using Sublime Text 3. Okay, so now we'll go to the download section and we will install Sublime Text. Okay, so click on next, and this is your choice. Click on next and let it install. So once the Sublime Text 3 setup wizard completes, click on finish and then go to start menu, click Sublime Text 3. First of all, there are some things we need to install in this editor, and I'm going to show that, guys. So now let's start building let's start installing the packages that we need in Sublime. Okay, so first of all I need you to go to my documents or any folder you want to go to and create a, okay, let me create it once again, delete it and create a new folder by the name temp. Okay, now I want you all to create this folder temp, and inside this folder create a new text file. Okay, let's say test.txt, then open this file. I'm going to select Notepad. Okay, I'll just write in a Python code like this is a test file, and then save it as a test.py file. .py represents Python, so save it as .py file, then it'll be saved over here. As you can see, test.py is over here, so we don't need test.txt, just delete it. Okay, so we got a folder named temp, and inside the temp folder we have a file named test.py. Okay, what you need to do now is go to Sublime Text and click on file and click open folder, and then I want you to go to documents and then go to temp folder. As you can see, we just have created this folder over here, and now select this folder. As you can see, we have a sidebar that is open for all the folders over here. So first I need you to go to command palette, that is Control plus Shift plus P on Windows, and I believe that it will be Command plus Shift plus P on a Mac. So click on command palette and then say install here. As soon as I type in install, there is a result that is called as package control installed package. So click on this. So it will be installing, it will be loading the repository. So once it has loaded, I want you all to first of all install something called as bracketeer. Okay, so go here and type in bracketeer, click enter or click on this and it will start installing. As you can see here, it actually says installing some please look at my cursor over here. It says actually installing somewhere over here, and it has now installed. Sometimes it shows a new page or sometimes it doesn't, so it has now installed. So basically what this bracketeer do is it marks the starting and the ending of the brackets, as you can see here. Even though we don't have any brackets in Python, I mean we don't actually use brackets for indenting our code in Python. Instead we use spaces or tabs. So what this is helpful for is the dictionaries. There's something called as dictionaries in Python, so it will be helpful for that. So this is the first thing that you need to install. Then I want you to go again. Okay, so first of all let me tell you this. So when you go to the temp folder over here and right click on it, as you can see the options over here are pretty limited. So you have new file, rename, and some things over here. It's about 1 2 3 4 okay 6 options that you get here. So what we are going to do is we are actually going to enhance this. So for that, go to tools, command palette again, and then say install package, and then go there and install something called as sidebar enhancement. Okay, so go there and type in sidebar enhancement. So click on this and it will start installing. As you can see, installing package on the lower left, package installed. So now as the package installed, now you can go to temp and then right click on it, and as you can see we have a whole lot of options over here. So this is for the sidebar enhancement. So now what I need you to do is go to tools and then select build system, and instead of all these build systems that are default, we are not going to use them. We are going to create one on new build system. So build system is actually a type of environment where you can run your projects or multiple projects. Sometimes different projects require different build systems. So for that we'll be requiring we will be using our own build system. So click on new build system. Now once you're in here and this document that says shell cmd make, I want you to erase everything and then go here to build system code. I'll be giving the file in the description, don't worry, I'll give the link to it in the description below. Copy this code from here to here, that says from the opening bracket to the closing bracket, and then copy it. I'm going to copy it and then go over here and paste it. So this is the build system that we're going to use. Just click on file and then save, and it will take you to somewhere called as packages, and inside packages there will be a folder called as user. So instead of untitled sublime-build, I want you to write something as python 3.5.sublime.build, and please take care that you keep the sublime.build as it is and do not remove it, so that the build system is actually installed. I mean the build system gets installed. So python 3.5.sublime build. Okay, so now I want what I want to do is I'll save this, and once we have saved it, I'll go to a new file and then click on and then write some code over here. Let me write print let me just go over here to test.py. So let me build test.py. This is a test file, right? Now let me also print let's test our build system. Okay, so I'll save this, Control S. Once I've saved it, I'll go to tools, then go to build system, and instead of taking the Python build system, now I'll take the Python 3.5. So go to Python 3.5, click on it, and now 3.5 build system is selected. Now go again to tools and then say build with Control B. I assume that would be Command B on a Mac. I'm going to use the shortcut here, Control plus B. So now as you can see, our code is now executed. So this is how you execute a Python program inside Sublime Text 3. So this is a test file. Let's test our build system. So this is what is printed, and this is what we need to actually be printed. So once it's done, I need you to close this and then move on. We'll be moving on to installing other packages. Let me just let's just go to installing new other packages. Okay, so now we need to install something called as Sublime REPL. REPL actually, the full form of REPL is actually read, evaluate, print, and loop. Okay, REPL meaning read, evaluate, print, and loop. Over here, as you can see, read, evaluate, print, and loop. It's a shell level language. Actually, it executes code given to you like an interpreter does. So close this, let me go back, and then I'll go to tools, and I'll go to command palette again, control plus shift plus P. Let me use the shortcut command plus shift plus P on the Mac, I assume. Then I'll go to install package, and once I'm in install packages, so let me type in Sublime REPL. As you can see here, we have a repository by the name Sublime REPL. So please click on it, and it will be installed. As soon as Sublime REPL is installed, you can go to tools. And yeah, let me tell you one more thing that I already told you. The installation progress will be shown in the bar over here below at the bottom left. So please follow my cursor over here somewhere. It will be shown the installation, how the installation is in progress or it has installed. It will be shown within seconds. So please make sure that you see that. And once it has installed, go to tools, and then you go to Sublime REPL, that's over here. Then you go to Python, and then go to Python again. So this will open the Python interpreter window, or the Python IDLE in front of you. That's the Python 3.8.5, the version that we're using. So now let's just print something. Let's say print hey. Okay, print hey. As you can see, we get the output over here. So this is the Python REPL. So we are going to make an environment for Python REPL as well. So now let's go to tools, and then select build system, and select a new build system. So this will be Python REPL build system. So we can even use this, or you can use the build system code that we use in front. So just copy this code over here for REPL build code. Then let's copy it and paste it over here, and select command Control S for pasting, look for saving, and then go there and type in Python REPL. So this will be Python REPL.sublime build that we can use to again execute. So now we have two environments, Python 3.5 and Python REPL, to build our programs. So you can use any of those for building your programs, and then click on save. So once it's saved, go to test.py, and now let's try something else. I'll just say print, say okay. So now go to, now save this, then go to tools, build system, then you can select Python. Instead of Python 3.5 that we used in the past, you can select Python REPL. So let me tell you, you can use any of these two, but we'll be mostly using Python 3.5 for our tutorials. So now you can select Python REPL, and then just press Ctrl plus B or Command B on your Mac to build this. So this is the test file that is built. Let me just take it over here. So this is the output of the test file. So as you can see, let's test our build system. This is our output that is in REPL. So basically, I'd say it would be better that if we use the Python 3.5 build system instead of Python REPL, because it actually opens in a new window and it's kind of hectic to work with it. So I'll say just close this, and I'll just move it over here. Let me just move it over here, then go to tools, then select build system, then select 3.5. Then you can build with 3.5 as well. Last two packages that we're gonna install are Anaconda and Jedi. So first of all, let's go to tools, command palette, and then install package, and then I'm gonna type in Okay, I'm going to type in Anaconda. The first one, that is Anaconda. Click on it and it will say it's installing, as you can see. So okay, it's installed. So now we need to change some settings in Anaconda. You go to Preferences and go to Package Settings, then click on Anaconda and select Settings as default. Then go down and check for something called as linting, Anaconda underscore linting. For finding it, press Ctrl F or Command F on the Mac, then type in Anaconda underscore linting. As you can see here, we have come to this line 251 and then change this to from true to false. Okay, change this and then to save it, Control S or Command S. Then after saving it, we are done for Anaconda. Okay, after installing Anaconda, the last thing that we're gonna install is something called Jedi. So go to Tools. Jedi is actually an autocomplete for Python, autocomplete feature for Python. So go to Install Package. This package provides autocomplete feature for Python. Go to Jedi Python autocompletion and then install it. So it says it's installing Jedi for Python autocompletion. So it'll be installed in a few seconds, I guess. Okay, so Jedi is installed. Okay, so after installing Jedi, we are done for this video. And in the next video, we are going to talk about the variables and expressions in Python. So that will be a basic tutorial and you'll get to know about variables and expressions. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.